Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the J World family. It is Wednesday, December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. It is the evening, and right now we're doing something special. You know, COVID, people have been Zooming, so we decided tonight with my family, our family, to do a Zoom gingerbread night. This is a tradition we started some years back to do gingerbread houses. We bought them from the store and decorate them. There's my, hold on, let me get the computer. My mom and my sister through the camera. And then we got Kyla. You got me. There's Rowan. Say hi. It's Caroline. And there's Gage. So we have, let's start over here. We got gingerbread people. He's making Cartman. Respect my authorities. And then we got doggies and kittens and all kinds of people. We've got my gingerbread house sticking the tongue out at you. The other side, he's angry. Got a snowman in the front. Hold on. So there we go. And then Kyla, she had an Oreo house, was all set up. But just like COVID, it's been a horrible year. And that's what happened. It got destroyed in one fell swoop.
Hold it closer to your back.
So this is what we're doing tonight. I'm going to make this all one video. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and we are having to celebrate Christmas early because our kids are going to stay with their father tomorrow night through Christmas, through the rest of the weekend. So tonight, we told Rowan, we made a special phone call to the big man himself, Big Santa, and he's actually stopping here tonight to drop off Rowan's gifts because she's not going to be here. Rowan, is Santa coming tonight?
Uh-oh.
And she knows he's coming again on Christmas at her other house. Yes, what?
Hang on.
So we got Christmas celebrating tomorrow. And then next week we're going to be celebrating Christmas with my family. We go down there. Just tonight we're Zooming. And look at that. There's Zero all tuckered out. There's our tree. So this is what we did tonight. Gingerbread houses. And it's been a lot of fun. We're not done yet. We're still hanging out. We're still decorating some stuff, eating cookies. And want to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Use your other hand.
And hope everybody throughout the country, throughout the world is enjoying their happy holidays and staying safe. So we will be back. If I don't come back tonight, I will be back on again. Like I said, I'm making this one whole video all the way through Christmas Day. And if I don't come back tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Christmas Eve, and here we are. Like I said earlier in the video, we are celebrating Christmas on Christmas Eve because the kids will be going with their father tonight through the rest of the weekend. So here, I'll show you. We've just started.
Dinosaur body wash. Come here, look at me.
She's opening up gifts from Santa because Santa came a little early for her here, and he even ate her cookies. She was very upset that he ate her gingerbread cookies. And there's our tree. Even the dog got some gifts. Our other dog, we're going to let him out after. We got the Yule log going. So we'll be back a little bit later.
Does it fit?
Couple cheer.
So you can wear a whole pink outfit. Underwear. You know. We got Starbucks.
Alright, we're back. So let me show you the aftermath of Christmas Eve Christmas here in the J World family household. Rowan's playing with her brand new dollhouse, which we're going to be painting. We lost the paint, then we found it. We're going to make it look like Frozen. She got a recliner. We got the tree. The dog, we're going to bring Zero out in a minute to open his gifts. Emma opened up some. So I got to show you something though. Gage and Caroline both now have onesies. Turn around. Show your butt flaps. So, wishing everybody an early Merry Christmas, and we'll be back throughout the day and tomorrow. And that's it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Alright, I just wanted to come back real quick because we had Zero come out of the room. Let me show you what he did. He's playing with his tire, and he got a bunch of new toys. I was hoping I had a pup before Zero named Coda. Coda could actually open her own Christmas gifts. Maybe I'll post a link to that if I can find the video. But this year he didn't know what was going on. So maybe by next year he'll be able to open his gifts. But Emma and him also have treats. Lots of treats. So, good Christmas on Christmas Eve. And here's Ro playing with her dollhouse. So we will be back a little bit later. Again, Merry Christmas to all. And hope everybody's having a happy and safe Christmas Eve. Everybody say it. Well, look.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas from the J World family. Hey guys, so I'm just jumping real quick to this, and then I'll go back to my finish for the video, for my Christmas video. I actually just want to come on a minute, because as I told you guys earlier in the video that, you know, today, my stepkids, they went with their dad. So Caroline and myself decided that since we weren't going to have the kids, you know, we'd work. So we had Christmas morning together, and then I left for work late morning, and I've been here since noonish. I'm only doing half a shift, but still, I came in and she's going to do her full shift. She went in at 3, and she'll work till 11, and she works at a nursing rehabilitation. So I just finished up walking around the building and going to see all the kids and dropping off a last minute treat for them to enjoy for Christmas night. And I got to work with some kids today that wanted to do the project I had in store for them today for Christmas. It made me think for a minute, you know, how much we as human beings take things for granted. You know, even at my age of 36, I still, when Christmas comes, you know, I want gifts, as the Grinch would say. But, you know, something this year I really realized, this past year, and I've started to notice the last couple years with me, you know, I've started to realize, you know, how commercialized things have gotten. And, you know, Christmas isn't about getting gifts. It's nice. I'm not gonna lie, I love getting gifts. Everybody does, but it's not about getting gifts. You know, for some, it's, you know, a spiritual, religious thing. You know, for me also, it's a spiritual thing. But also, for me, it's family, it's friends, it's spending time with each other, laughing, having fun, playing games, watching movies, just spending time together. And coming in tonight, you know, it was just after I went around and saw all the kids, you know, and they're here, and these are kids that didn't get to go home or be home or don't have homes. And then also with my fiance working at her job with all the, you know, senior citizens she works with, and she works with dementia and Alzheimer's patients, so they don't go home. A lot of the good portion of them don't have homes to go to, you know, because it's just too rough for, if they have families, to take care of them. And especially with the pandemic this year, visits to those kind of places really were minimized. People couldn't actually be face to face. They'd have to look through each other through glass window or on the telephone or via Zoom. And, you know, people like that don't understand. They don't understand what that means. And then here with these kids, we had to, when the lockdown came, we couldn't let families come here. We couldn't let kids go home. And then when things started opening up, some kids started going. But we still have kids that don't really go to homes or have homes here. And it makes me realize how much we should be blessed for what we have, the people that we have, you know, that we get to go home and have family and get to celebrate things like this with everybody. And I know this year, 2020, has been a hell of a year, you know, a hell of a year nobody planned for. And, you know, I was saying it to somebody this week, it's, you know, they're advertising 2020, oh, 2021, it's going to be great. We're knocking 2020 out, and all of a sudden everything's going to be all honky-dory next year. And I think things are going to get better. I think life is going to get back to some sort of normalcy. But as I've said earlier in my videos on the channel, is that we are never going to go back to the norm we knew before COVID. There will never be that normal ever again. The normal we're going to get used to is we will be seeing face masks more often. Even when it becomes optional, you will still see people with face masks, and that's okay. You know, as I've said in previous videos, I'm okay with seeing people, you know, if you have to go out, once it becomes an optional thing to wear a mask, if you have to go out and you're not feeling well, you should wear a mask. Things like that. I think masks, and then I think you're going to still see people that just don't feel comfortable anymore. This is going to change people, and it's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's everybody's preference of what they do, you know. I think it's made us more mindful about germs, you know, washing hands and everything, things like that. But I feel like 2021 is going to be a year of new beginnings, new changes, but not a full regular norm yet. I don't think we're going to see a full regular norm until sometime in 2022. And that's my personal opinion, because even though there's vaccines out, I have my opinions about it. It's going to be a while. But back to my other thing is that this is the first Christmas I've ever worked. Now, not saying my job today was difficult or anything like that, because there are people working in a hospital and with sick patients and things like that. I give you all the credit in the world. But we also have staff here that, I used to be one of them, where I work directly on the units all day with the kids, and it gets stressful, but it's not, it's not as hard, because a lot of kids did leave, and you're down in numbers, so it makes the day a little calmer. It really just puts everything in perspective, how much we need to appreciate what we have in life and what we get to do. And if I have learned anything today on Christmas, it was definitely the first Christmas I was not with my family. I did not see my mother. I didn't see my sisters. Big change. And it's got me a little emotional, because almost 12 years ago, I lost my dad, and that changed Christmas forever. It changed Christmas. Christmas was huge in my family, and my dad was like the beacon that kind of lit that with my mom. And when he passed, it changed Christmas for me, big time. And it took me a while to enjoy Christmas again. And then I've never fully gotten back to really, really enjoying Christmas like I once did. I've gotten a good portion of it back, but hasn't been a holiday that I am excited for it to the point of like, yes, it's almost here. I'm not like that, but tonight being here really put this holiday in perspective for me. And I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm thankful for everything God has blessed me with, everything that blessed my family with, and even with this year being as tough as it has, I'm blessed. And we should all be thankful, and we should be thankful for what we have. Being with these kids tonight I was doing a project with them, and this is one of the things we worked on. I'll actually show you. We had gingerbread, and but with this all out of foam sets they sell. So this is what we built today. One of the things we built. And the couple kids I had do that with me, that wanted to do it, had such a blast. They were laughing, joking, and they just kept saying, "Justin, can you help me?" And the other staff that were there were helping out, and made me smile. I might have not been with my family today. I might have not been with my now soon-to-be stepkids, to really enjoy. Yesterday felt like Christmas. Yesterday when we celebrated, it felt like Christmas. Christmas Eve, with us doing everything yesterday. Caroline made a beautiful dinner last night. It felt like Christmas yesterday. And waking up today didn't start that way. It didn't feel like Christmas at all. And then coming here and doing that with these kids just really put everything in perspective. And I am so thankful and so blessed that I get to do what I do for a living. And I want to just say before I go, I'm sorry I've gotten emotional with this tonight. It's just, I needed to say this. I want to say thank you. We all should say thank you to all the essential workers, direct care workers, nurses, doctors, first responders, EMTs, police officers, firefighters, anybody that has to work on these holidays, because they can't not say no. They have to be there. Somebody has to be there to take care of people. Thank you. Thank you for what you do. Everybody I work with in this place, everybody that works in facilities like mine with children, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for sacrifices you make. Thank you for what you do to keep these kids' lives in a somewhat normal life, giving them some sort of normalcy of a life. Thank you. And for everybody else, remember how blessed you are. Think about the things, we always think about the things we don't get, the things we don't have. But think about the things you do have. Think about the things you have gotten to share. Think about the things, the people you get to spend time with. So with that, I'm going to send you back to my closing. And all I want to say is just Merry Christmas and God bless to everyone. Good morning and Merry Christmas from the J World family. I told you I'd be back one more day. And then I'm going to push this whole video together from the last 3 days for all of you in YouTube land. So this morning it's just me and Caroline. For those of you just joining, the kids went to their father's last night. That's why we had to celebrate yesterday during Christmas Eve. So it felt more like Christmas yesterday than it does today. But Caroline and I are up. We just fed the dogs. They're having their special Christmas breakfast of corned beef hash and dog food. So they're happy. They're eating it like crazy. I'll show you. There's Zero eating his breakfast. And there's Miss Emma. And our tree. So up here in the capital region last night, it's been raining for like the last 2 days. But I guess it got really windy. And we still had a lot of snow on the ground. There's like...
And really warm.
And really warm. It's almost 60. It's going to be almost 60 degrees today here in New York. But rainy, so it's like, darn it, where's the sunshine? But let me show you. We had tons of snow still on the ground yesterday. It is now 9:30 in the morning the next day. And because of this rain... Like, barely any evidence of snow left. Even our driveway, gone. So, yeah, that's how quick it can go. But the wind's really bad. It pulled off our flag. If you guys remember, I had a blow up right here, a huge one with Jack, and then got ripped out of the ground. I still gotta look at the front of the house. Thankfully, I turned off the Grinch on the roof, so he didn't blow away. But I didn't know it was gonna be that windy last night. So now me and Caroline, we're going to make a nice little breakfast together. And then I'll be leaving around 11 to go to work. She'll have work at 3, so she'll start to get ready at 12. When there are days she can take her time getting ready, she will. She'll take her time. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some breakfast, and I'm going to work today to work with the kids. That are, not able to go home with their families and at the children's home stuck there. So she'll be with the elderly at her place, trying to give them a nice Christmas evening. So that's about it from our Christmas special. Like I said, we'll be celebrating Christmas with my family next Friday on New Year's Day. And then throughout the week, Caroline is going to be trying to see some of her family and drop off presents here and there. And that's about it. So wishing you all out there a Merry, Merry Christmas. I know 2020, this is not the same Christmas that all of you are used to. Any of us are used to. A lot of us celebrated away from our families. Couldn't go visit family. Can't travel much anywhere. So I know it stinks, but we all have to adapt, change. But I think 2021, maybe we won't get fully back to where we were once, but I think we're going to get halfway there of some sort of normalcy and a new normalcy. So from our family to yours, Merry Christmas, and we will see you on the next episode of the J World family.